Alright, just doing a quick video to show what I've been doing for the last couple of days. Modular building. It's going pretty well. There's a lot of placeholder colours and textures and all that good stuff. I've sorted all the collisions, so you can smoothly walk up the stairs, you can smoothly walk through doors. You can't obviously walk through the window because there's bars. This is all placeholder, not having plywood door and stuff. Might keep plywood as the bars for wood though. Doesn't look too bad. We'll see. But basically the collision's set up so you can shoot through the bars, but you can't if you hit the bar. Then I'll have a way it damages, sets damage to it. Got little fence posts, half walls, which probably aren't the best to put around here for demonstrations. I might make a bit of a lower fence or porch fucking wall. Yeah, I've got to make somehow stairs. Now, other games tend to keep the steps into one square, so it goes up and then up the wall, but then the door's in the centre and then the stairs are to the side, so it's a bit of a pain in the arse to get through sometimes. So I'm thinking, instead of doing that, make the players have to use 2 squares for stairs and have a decent set of stairs that comes down. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I've also, because all the collision is done properly and all that good stuff, well, the door frames are a little bit iffy at the minute, but AI will be able to chase you inside if your door is open. If your door's shut, they won't be able to get in and they'll just give up and fuck off. If I press P, you can see the nav mesh where all the AI can roam and yada yada. They can cut the steps, they can go inside the building here. It gets a little bit narrow there, so I'm going to have to do something about that. It's not a big deal, they'll still be able to go in, but I'd ideally like the mesh to be a little bit wider there. But yeah, they can go up and in if the, like I say, the door's open. But if we jump in, you see it's kind of proper proportions and all that good stuff. Everything's got collisions, so like the post, I can't walk through it, but I can walk around it. Alright, same with the fence and the posts, everything. Even the posts probably don't need it. I'll put it on them anyway. Actually, it'd probably be wise to have it on because you don't want someone standing down here and shooting a bow through it to hit somebody that's up there. And that's another thing, because it's mainly going to be melee and bows and stuff. Like, the height of this is kind of good actually, because you're not going to be able to just sit down here and bow up there if the person like ducked down. So they're going to have to go up to fight. So, and the window shutters are all going to be active, so you can open and close them. Same with the door, obviously. But yeah, it's like proper proportions and it's all good. Now I would like to try the AI. I haven't actually tried this guy yet. I've got my messages at the top there telling me you lose more drink fluids if you're sprinting. But it's not by a great deal, but it does affect over a period of time. So let's have a look. Will she follow me in here? Oh, she does. Nice, nice. Now the good thing is this isn't nothing like, let's say, Daisy, where the zombie will go through the walls. It can't. It is a solid rule that it cannot go through objects. So I've already sussed that one. But then what I'm going to do is I need the nav mesh to be live when you play, so if I like close the door, the nav mesh will update and realise it can't try to tell the zombie to go through it. Even if it was like that and it told the zombie to go through it, the zombie wouldn't be able to get through because the door wouldn't allow it. It would just stand there like running on the spot at the door, which we obviously don't want as well because it looks kind of cack. But yeah, let's just outrun this zombie real quick. So you get so far. Lucky for me, I can sprint backwards the same speed, so she should give up in a second. If I can get far enough away from her. There you go. That's it, go Now, is she going to use her brain and go around the building? She should. Or is she going to try to clip through it? Oh, she kind of ran into that, didn't she? Why did she run into it? I don't want even that, you know. I want her to use her brain and be like, oh, I can't go there, let's walk around, sort of thing. They normally do. I don't know why she's just done that. Let's have a look at our mesh. Mesh kind of goes kind of close. If there's a way to spread that out, that should be fine. She can't walk through the objects, so it just looks a bit of a retard when she walks into it and then decides to go around. We'll sort that out later though. Yeah, it's kind of cool. This is the standard little 1x1 that people will be able to build. I'm getting a bit of a problem with the floor textures and such, and so like you see on the steps as well as doing it. Now, if it's straight, like this building's perfectly aligned and straight, everything's how it should be. If you then angle it or rotate it, it's a bit of a joint line there. Missed that. Yeah, the textures, because it's world aligned. So I'm gonna have to try to come up with a way, if this object gets rotated, I want the texture to rotate with the object. I don't think I can do that with world align or world position even. But yeah, we're getting there slowly. I've modified the foundations to give it some more looking like support beams and such. These posts are kind of odd at the minute, so I think what I need to do, I need to make these fence pieces or the walls probably. Actually, no, I don't. I was gonna say make them thinner, but they're not actually meant to be there as it is. That they are half walls for inside buildings and whatnot. So you have little bits to fucking fire arrows over or whatnot. This isn't actually the decking fencing. I've got to still make that yet. So once I make that, I can then bump the posts on properly. Because I don't know if you noticed, they're kind of hanging. Can't get the camera there. The bottom bit is off the foundation, which I do not want. So I'll do all that. Yeah, I've got support beams. I might add a support system in where you actually need to support the building. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's going to get a little bit tricky, but I might look into it because that'd be fun. I was kind of worried about third person in buildings. It kind of bugs out when you come in, but the roof kind of like spazzes all the wall, which I need to solve because that's annoying the hell out of me. Yeah, I need to solve that because people would probably do that and be able to see through and see what's behind. It's only a split second though, so you can't even get there. But still, I want to sort that out as well. Ooh. Yeah, my character's got a hole in the shoulder, but this isn't the final character, so I don't care about that hole. I want some better trees as well. These are kind of cack. They were free, so I suppose that's what you get. A little fence. Might change the texture on this fence. Don't really like that texture anymore. These posts need remaking. I thought it'd be cool to put some little dip parts in on the side. No, you can't really see them. They just look stupid. So I need to change the posts. The lamp need a bit of modification. Oh shit, zombie, go away. Yeah, the zombie can actually kill me, so god damn it. Oh yeah, I've been working on my inventory as well. That's why these objects are here. But she's not going to leave me alone. I need to outrun her quickly again. And then I'll show the inventory what I've got so far. Okay, she's no good. Actually, I can get to watch her. I can get kind of close to her, but if I get too close, she'll turn around again. But I'm currently too far, way too far for that. Okay. Probably shouldn't try to run through it this time. Okay. So she's gone. So we've got an inventory system. Kind of. It's just all placeholder. It's not done. Oh shit, that's loud. Wow. I need to turn the volume down on that. So we've got all these slots with an annoying sound on. An info box which currently is not hooked up. Basically when you pick up an item and hover on it or whatever, that'll update the text here and tell you all about the item. So these are apples, believe it or not. Apples have turned square in this game currently. If I pick one up, there's an apple thing. It's not the proper texture, that's this one what's supplied with Unreal. So that's why it's so shit. But as you see, there's no numbers down here, so I've only got one, so it doesn't need to display one. Okay. Oh shit, didn't want to do that. I pressed escape to come out of my fucking inventory. Okay, so one apple, no number. Now that'll state it's got 2 apples, 4 apples, and then swords, because these don't stack. I've set them to not stack, so you'll only ever have one. So I'll pick this one up as well. There you go, it's gone into a new slot. You can switch. You can move them wherever you want in your inventory, and they'll stay there. Okay. Oh wait, that didn't stay there, did it? Why did that not stay there? There you go. Oh, that was a bit weird. I'll have to look into that. Well, it's all staying there now, but I still need to look into that because that did then bug. I haven't lined that up properly. But yeah, that's the inventory. So now you can just do movements. You move them and they can't stack. So yeah, just checking that it's still in the same place where I told it to be. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That was a pain in the ass to do, to be fair. But yeah, that is an annoying sound. Maybe I'll drop the pitch of it and the volume, perhaps. Saying that, I've got my headset up stupidly loud because I was listening to music. So that could be why. Oh yeah, we've done some water as well. The water was a bit of a pain in the ass to get working and to get looking like kind of water. It's a bit clear, so I'm not sure if I like it or not. You can like jump around and all that good stuff. Later on, I've already done this in a different project, is where you can harvest like bits and bobs here. I'll walk up to that and press like F, and that'd fire my trace line if I'm looking at it, and that hits the object, which is quite a large area. You know, that'd loot it, and put it into my inventory and destroy the bush. And then I also had it on my other project where that after a certain amount of time that I'd respawn only that bush. So say if I had like 7 bushes here and I harvest 2 of them, and then a few minutes later I'd harvest the rest of them. The 2 that I harvest first, they'd be the first to respawn because they're on their own timers in a way. That's really hard to explain and how I've done that, but it works and it's good. And there's no performance hit, so it's nice. I thought this building would hit the performance, but I'm still hitting 110ish FPS. So it does bounce around when I look over this direction for some reason. But still, it's good FPS still. But I've got to still make everything smooth and optimized stuff. There's currently nothing is pretty much optimized. So also the foundations, they're actually a lot longer than they look, or taller than they look. They do go under the ground like they do on Rust, so you can raise it or lower it when you go to place them. Select the height. Same with the steps, they continue down a little way, so when you make a taller foundation the steps will be able to match. So yeah, it's kind of a lot of work involved, but it's fun and it gives me something to do. But one thing I do need to test actually, I need to let the zombie kill me and see if my respawn's working again, because I did kind of break it, and actually I don't think I did fix that actually. I think it's still broken. But my health's going down slow at the minute because I've got armor. So once that armor goes, she'll start doing double damage. So there we go. Now she's hitting a lot harder. There we go. And I am dead. And the grow, it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. I had to click twice on it for some reason as well. But once I fixed that again, she should have moved off, but she didn't. Okay, so I'll fix her as well. But because she killed me, I've put a gravestone. So when a player dies, that'll leave a gravestone instead of a body. So instead of having bodies everywhere and it's going to hit performance if there's a lot of dead people, instead that'll spawn this nice little mesh that's optimized to hell. So it's not going to hit performance nowhere near as much as a body would. And then basically you can walk up to it and loot your stuff back. So yeah, don't know why she didn't move away from that. She should have continued. She does still recognise me, that's good in a way, but now I've got to run from her. Nighttime lights are pretty nice, so if I can quickly turn my time to night. I don't know what the building's gonna, my modular building will look like at night. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, it's got too much light on it, so ideally I need to fix that to make that darker. Same with these bushes and some of the trees and stuff. They're too light. I mean, it's not bad, it's kind of darkening it, but it's not darkening enough considering it's night time. And I've got to adjust the skybox as well, or skysphere. It's too white in the distance, I don't like that. I'd rather have just stars to the horizon. I've got to get some ground fog going on as well. Yeah, the lights kind of work. And if you look at the light on the fort's flickering, so I went for like candle lantern type effect, but yeah, I don't think I can hold my one at the minute, no. Because I've got one more I can go online, so just press the button. where I can actually hold one of these, but that's a smaller version. So I'm gonna add sound in at some point as well, where you walk through water, and if you're walking on grass to dirt, that'll change the audio. So there's a little plot here which you can't really see now because it's dark, which I'll put my first little cabin, like, yeah. And let me put it back to 12. The other thing with the zombie is it can't see through trees or objects at all. So if one walk past your house and you're inside, it's not going to be able to see you unless you're at the window or at your door. Like if I stay here, it shouldn't see me. Unless if it was the other side of the tree, like right on the other side, it would detect me because it's got a radius that it can sense a player's like behind it, or it's only a small radius, but I've done that so if you're sneaking up behind a zombie and you get into that radius, it's gonna smell you or whatever and it's gonna turn. Shit, if I don't move, she's gonna see me. There we go. But you could like hide behind trees and dodge past zombies and or whatever else I add in. I'm gonna be adding some wild dogs. But they are going to be faster than players, so but they're going to do less damage. I think I'll do it. So they're going to be quicker than a player, but they're going to do less damage than say the zombie would. Just to try to balance it out. Because there's no point putting a dog in if you can just like outrun it. You're not going to really outrun a dog. It's going to catch you up. Need to sort out my mini map as well because it's kind of odd, especially when you go under trees. It looks dreadful. It's all placeholder, so you can see all the tree leaves. This camera in the sky, basically looking down, and then I've got a triangle above my head which you can't see, and he can snap his back almost. So I've got to stop him bending about here, sort of thing. But he bends like down. His arms, I'm not sure what to really do about. I'll probably have to, when I bend in, to adjust the arms. Pain in the ass, but hey. Oh, well. That's that.